Hello everybody and welcome back to I forgot a missile expansion in Fendrana Drifts, I just realized. And I might have forgotten one directly behind me in the place I literally just came from, so let's turn around and head right back.
Okay, so lately every time I hear Samus's name I think of a demon from Warhammer 40k.
Which one?
There's literally a demon in Warhammer 40k named Samus.
Really?
He looks nothing like this Samus, obviously. He's a demon. And he really loves to say his own name.
I look pretty demonic right now.
I'm curious.
Oh, Chozo Ruins? What am I doing to Chozo Ruins?
You went in the wrong elevator.
Apparently I did. Well. You know what, fuck it. We're not gonna go there right now.
Missile recharge?
Yeah.
I see what you mean already, Robert. My name is Samus. Samus is my name. That is the only name you'll hear.
Actually, no, I don't want a missile recharge because then I'll have to fight Chozo Ghosts, and those guys are annoying.
You don't have to fight them.
Yes, I do.
Oh, is the door locked in that one?
The door to the missile room is locked.
Oh.
Just to the missile room.
I thought the path to the missile room was a morph ball.
Yes, and it locks. You know what? Fuck it. I'm tired of this. Tired of this back and forth with you, Robert. I'm gonna go do it just to show you.
I didn't even know that morph ball areas could lock.
Go do it just to show you, Robert.
Fine. I believe you.
No, you don't. But I'm gonna make you believe.
So much anger.
Yeah, he has so much anger in.
Oh, well. As you can see, it's not locked. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in it now. Fuck you. Fuck you, Chozo Ghosts.
See, you didn't have to fight no ghosts.
I'm not afraid of no ghosts, but they're really irritating.
I ain't irritated by no ghost.
Okay. Now...
It doesn't sound as good.
Oh, wait. Hold up. Have I done it with Plasma Beam?
No, you haven't actually.
Oh, fuck, I needed to be here. Hell yeah.
Good thing you can't. Good thing.
Hell yeah. Thank you for being a dick, Robert.
Hey, Robert, guess what's here?
Don't worry, I'm sure I will do it even more. I forgot what's in here. I know it's not artifact because you've already got
Oh
one.
no, I've used up all my missiles. I need to... Oh, wait. Oh, and it's only the missile room, because look, I can
That's an ice door.
shoot it with the ice beam. I can leave. I don't have to fight.
Don't. I
But
think
they're
just go.
irritating and they're pissing me off and I want them dead.
Dang it, stop using no clip, you stupid ghosts. Pass on to the other side and do not come back.
Pass on through to the other side. That is a nice door. Oh wait, No, I have done this.
No, you're not. Wait, have you?
Yeah, that's what opened up. I think that was the Chozo artifact.
Wait, no,
Oh.
that's not right. Because the Chosen Artifact was behind the white door, wasn't it?
That was the white door.
That's so weird, because I don't remember you doing this.
I don't either.
Is that tiny room all that's in there?
Yeah.
What's odd is that it didn't go back.
Oh, I thought it reset if I leave.
Wait, if it doesn't reset when you leave, then that means that you haven't done this yet.
But this is what it did. It rebuilt this, and never mind, there's the artifact.
You said you knew which one you hadn't gotten yet.
Which one did you think you were missing?
Okay, so there's not one in that room.
There's probably just a power-up in that room.
Oh wait, I'm in the Chozo Ruins.
Man, I bet you're glad I'm a dick.
Would we have ever come back for that? That's probably one of your missile expansions.
Or power bomb, because I don't even know how many power bombs I have. You know what? Might be a good time just to go to my ship and get them refilled.
I was gonna say, roll up real quick. Doesn't it show you?
There's got to be.
Wait, I'm pretty sure it only does missiles. Yeah, it only did missiles.
There's got to be an elevator somewhere around here that'll take you back to your ship.
Yeah, the way I was going.
Yeah.
And then you pissed me off, and then I went and got the artifact. Amazing how that works. You asshole.
Die, Toad. Do you know that Toad actually means dead in German?
I will ask my German friends that.
If it's wrong, then I am wrong, and I will admit that.
In the hole I go.
Fun fact, my dad actually spent his tour of service in Germany.
Fun fact, he was in a war or something.
He was not in a war.
Oh, okay.
His entire service was during peacetime.
Ah.
My dad got lucky.
Unlike mine. Interesting. Wait, when did your dad leave service?
Before I was born.
Ah, that's why.
I think he only did one tour. He was in Germany. During the peace. Obviously. My dad was born after World War II. That ended, so yeah.
Yeah, all our parents are hilariously, I believe, baby boomers.
Boomer! There we go.
This is
Also, this path I took, I intended to do it anyway. I went from over here, and I skipped all the fucking wrecked frigate because that shit's just annoying.
Yeah, that's
All I did was take a couple elevators, and now I'm here.
And it's a damn good thing you did too.
Why? Oh, yeah.
Not only did you get a missile refill, you got an artifact.
I can't believe I forgot about that place, man. What's wrong with me?
Just can't recall enough.
failure.
If
Oh.
only you had a glider. The Legend of Samus. Breath of the Chozo.
Oh, wow.
You know, there's a picture of Link getting, losing everything at the start of Tears, and a picture of Samus. First time?
Usually, when you play in a character in The Legend of Zelda, it's a new Link starting out on a new adventure. So it makes sense that he's underpowered. He's a brand new character.
Yep.
Doesn't make that much sense for Metroid other than, it wouldn't be fun to be overpowered right at the beginning.
And yet, in Breath of the Wild, Link technically already had the Master Sword and everything before the game starts. He just got his ass kicked and then lost his memories.
Yep. People are wondering if everything with the sword and breath is the sword testing him.
I have 8. That is every expansion.
Okay, so we're just missing 3 missiles?
Alright, now which way to the Life Grove? Is it this? Or Root Cave? That's
It's
what I meant.
surprisingly close. Then again, Talon Overworld is really small.
Was it this way? Am I going the right way, right? Yep.
Yes. Man, you just punched at these things now.
I looked at them.
Let's see. Ocarina and Link. I don't know what happened to his stuff in between games.
He probably returned all of it.
How do you return heart containers?
Well, to be fair, he did get turned into a Deku. That could have decreased his maximum life.
He still has.
Wrong turn.
He still has 3 hearts, though.
Well,
Even
you
before
always
get
start
to-
with 3 hearts. Unless it's a linked game in Oracle of Seasons, in which you start with 4.
Or if it's Skyward Sword.
You start with 4 in Skyward Sword, right? Or
I
something.
thought it was 5.
I think it's 5.
I don't know about
You
that.
start with max hearts and Tears of the Kingdom.
No, you
Cough.
don't. Because you start
Yes,
with
you
30,
do.
and max hearts is 40.
Okay then. You start with a ton more than 3 hearts then in Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, they added a 0 to the end. Wasn't that nice of them? It's because max hearts in Breath of the Wild is 30 and it's supposed to be like, it's a continuation of Breath of the Wild, so you should have everything. Even though you can't actually max both health and stamina in that game. Also, I found out today that you can't max it in Tears of the Kingdom either. Once again, you're locked to all but 2 upgrades.
Because the hearty food would be useless.
I see a
Party food
platform.
wouldn't be useless. It's always a full heal.
Yeah. Just cook any one item that gives bonus hearts. Doesn't matter what it is. Single item. Bam.
Oh
full
yeah.
heal.
It's like Endura items. Not only does it give you full stamina, it gives you extra stamina.
The one for Link's Awakening makes sense.
Bam.
For understandable reasons. 2 left.
Link's Awakening Link has been in 4 games.
You mean Link to the Past Link?
Yeah. Same guy.
Yeah. Same guy.
Yeah. It's
I can't remember if there's anything else in here.
Link to the Past,
So my brain said that the last artifact was in there.
Nah.
Link's Awakening. Which other 2? I'm having a brain fart.
The Oracle series.
It is.
The
yeah.
ones made by Capcom, of all people.
Yep. That is the second time.
Unfortunately, they just decided to reuse a bunch of assets from Link's Awakening.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, the games are good, but I wish like hell they'd re-release those games.
You know, that is the second time Nintendo had given out their one of their main properties to another company to make a game with, and it turned out amazingly.
Well, they made a handheld version, which is probably why it happened.
The other one is Super Mario RPG, made by Square Enix. Before Square burnt the bridge by putting Final Fantasy VII on the PS1.
To be fair, Final Fantasy VII was a massive game. I don't think Nintendo 64 could have had a cartridge space large enough for all three discs worth of information.
Yeah, but Nintendo didn't like that, and that's why we didn't see anything Final Fantasy on Nintendo for a long time.
I'm just going to say this right now. If the price to pay for Final Fantasy VII was
Losing.
Nintendo not having any more Final Fantasy stuff for a while, I'd say it's worth it.
7 was big, yeah.
8 was my favorite, though. 8's my favorite because it was my introduction to the series. It's literally just nostalgia bias.
Did I go the wrong way? Nope.
Fair enough.
And I am not ashamed to admit that I have a very nostalgic sense of love for that game.
I am different compared to either of these. Well, kind of either of these 2. My introduction to the series was these 2 showing me Advent Children. And I fell in love with the series because of it.
I think 7 was the first game I was like truly aware of. I knew my brother James played Final Fantasy games on the NES though, but I've never really seen him play them.
I finally went back and played the original version of 3 and 4.
I did see him play Final Fantasy VII when it was still the current generation though, a few times. And he named... So I guess you could name your characters in the original, and he named Barrett Master P.
I remember
Which
you
I think
talking
is
about
a
that.
rapper's name.
Yeah.
And I thought that was the character's actual name.
I can't wait till we get the rest of 7 Remake. Because seriously.
So I was here recently.
Yep.
Not too long ago.
A little earlier today.
Oh no, guys, we gotta scrap the entire recording and redo it so I don't have to backtrack here.
Oh, hell no.
Man, you better just deal with it.
Was it this room?
No, whatever room it was definitely that room.
So apparently Spirits Within, the Final Fantasy movie, was a massive flop.
Well, yeah.
Yep.
I liked it.
I think it's mostly because everybody was expecting a traditional Final Fantasy movie.
Hi there.
What they got was something completely different.
I forgot about you.
How different is it? I don't know. I've never seen it.
Go watch it. You'll understand when you watch it. I think it's a decent movie. It's just
Not Final Fantasy.
it doesn't feel like Final Fantasy. And I think that's the main problem.
Yeah, it's funny. This is that room I was looking at. Like, what's that thing poking out over there? And it was the Spider-Ball track.
I kind of have the same problem with the Mario movie. I think it's a good movie.
The Mario movie
it just
was
doesn't
great.
feel like Mario.
Yeah, it does. Or do you mean the original?
I said to me it doesn't feel like Mario. Still think it's a good movie.
And we could be getting a Zelda movie, it looks like.
I doubt it.
Waiting to see. That it's still just...
They've been saying that shit for years, so
Yeah.
I'm not holding my breath.
Would be nice, though, as long as they do it right.
It better be high fantasy.
Whee!
With actual magic.
And it better be light on comedy. Zelda has always been more serious than funny.
Yeah.
How about that really high quality fake trailer from like over a decade ago?
Oh, man.
That actually looks pretty cool.
Yeah. That was weird.
To be honest, I have no idea where I want the Legend of Zelda series to go. But I tell you what I don't want in the next game, the breakable weapons system. I'm done with that. Keep the fusing system, but get rid of the breakable weapons.
I really, truly, honestly do not know if I'm missing that missile expansion I'm thinking of in the Phazon Mines. But I got nothing else to go on, so I'm just gonna go there.
Alright.
That's going to be a journey.
Yep, just keep talking. We'll get there in no time.
Yep.
I mean, you say that, but I think it's going to take at least some time.
But back on track. The breakable weapons system is fine. Honestly, there's... I don't know. Robert, did you dislike Fire Emblem?
I'm fine.
You're
with the
totally
breaking
allowed to
weapons.
have your wrong opinion on that, but yeah.
I'm fine with the breaking weapon system, but there should have been a way to repair them, not the rock off the rocks. Like an actual repair service, and they should have lasted longer, especially the Master Sword. The Master Sword doesn't last for shit, and it's the fucking Master Sword. So, okay, run out of energy, whatever, that can explain away the whole weapon breakage system, but still, it just has no fucking durability to speak of.
It only lasts for 40 hits.
You
and that's
can...
regardless.
Make it 100 hits.
And that is regardless of what materials you put on it.
If you put a material on a weapon that's not to break, you actually restore some of the durability.
Not for the Master Sword.
Oh, seriously.
The Master Sword only gets 40 hits and then it breaks.
I wonder if we're going to get DLC, much like the Master Sword challenges.
I give no fucks.
Why should you?
I mean, you've got enough health to tank this.
Maybe it's being the Fire Emblem fan that I am. I don't see an issue with breakable weapon systems.
I don't like the breakable weapons in Fire Emblem either. I think the weight system is a suitable penalty for using a weapon in that game.
And much like Zelda, the series did not start with a breakable weapon system. And that's something a lot of Americans don't quite realize. Because that was a thing introduced in Genealogy of all games.
I have several problems with the breakable weapon system.
Mainly the fact that the weapons break.
Well, it's more the farming that you need to do in order to maintain strong weaponry. Every time you run out of strong weapons, you gotta go get those parts again.
You know, it is funny that Michael's like, you could just repair the weapons, and yet he hasn't played the only Fire Emblem where you can do that.
I'm not big on Fire Emblem.
I know, but it's a game you own.
I'm not big on Fire Emblem either.
Three
I've only
Houses.
beaten one.
Three Houses lets you repair broken weapons.
There's a huge difference, and I'm gonna put this out there right now. Fire Emblem's weapons, basic weapons, I think the lowest durability you can have is a 15 hits.
Yeah. Up to like...
Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, a lot of the weapons feel like they're made out of plastic, and you, since you don't just one-hit everything, such as in Fire Emblem, you actually have to hit them multiple times. Everything feels unsatisfying about the weapons having durability onto it because of the fact that the weapons just break so damned often.
I'm sorry, but plastic can actually be quite versatile. I think you meant to say paper mache.
You mean rabbits?
Yes, they're made of rabbits.
I would argue that paper mache can be pretty strong. Remember, Dr. Stone taught you that last time. Paper can make decent armor.
I need to watch
Hey,
this.
he added plastic into it too.
He actually added plastic resin.
Plastic resin is plastic.
But yes, it's also a combination. So, but yeah, it's what always disappoints me of the thing. I even don't mind weapons breaking in Fire Emblem because even the weakest, like I mean, the most brittle weapons have an advantage for being brittle.
Yep.
You have those katanas that you give to the swords masters and everything, and they'll fucking just murder everything really quickly because swords master.
Yep. Ooh, that crit. That
Wow,
crit
that was
chance,
perfect.
bro. Yeah. Even silver weapons have like 15 hits, but you go look at say the bronze or iron, you're getting 50 to 60 hits.
Yeah, and most enemies will die in 2 or 3. Now you do this. You do the exact same amount of hits for Legend of Zelda, where it takes like 10, 15 hits to kill an enemy. That's where the unsatisfying part of breakable weapons comes in for me. And it doesn't feel right because they're way too brittle. Much too brittle for the amount of damage you need to, well, amount of hits you need to give to even the most simplest of enemies.
And if you want to do decent damage, you have to go out of your way to stack bonus after bonus. You have to actually,
Especially in Breath of the Wild.
yeah, you have to stack the right armor, the right food combinations, and then get something that boosts specific weapon attacks,
Yeah.
and then you can do a lot of damage with one hit.
My main problem is bows feel incredibly brittle just in general compared to
It's to
even
the
regular
point.
weapons.
It's to the point where if I had one weapon that did 5 damage, and it was infinite,
I'm thinking that's the one I missed.
I'd trade every weapon in the game for it. Because then at least I could finish a battle without having to worry about going to find weapons later.
And without
Hello.
having accidentally, be in the middle of the battle and it breaks, and then your reflex is just to keep hitting, and then realizing Link doesn't pull out a weapon automatically, so you have to go through the incredibly bad menus that they have to equip another weapon.
Yeah, that menu system is terrible.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if anybody here says that
No.
the menu system is good, I am going to leave.
If it wasn't
Because
for most used, I would hate it. Most used is insanely helpful. The weapons need an extra sword. An extra attack power sword or ability sword or something.
I don't think Fuse should have been an ability.
I'm fine with Fuse.
No, I mean, I think it should have been something you did in your menus.
Yeah. Well, that would be helpful. Honestly, this conversation has made me want to play Fire Emblem again. Good thing the original Fire Emblem is now available on Nintendo Switch Online.
I just honestly hope that they get rid of the breakable weapon system in the next Zelda game.
Go back to standard stuff.
There's so many things I like about this Zelda game. The breakable weapons is not one of them.
I actually want to kind of play a Fire Emblem 2 now, but
Ah,
also,
we finally have access to 7 again. And it's so nice. We get
yes,
to play
because
with...
we totally never had access to it ever at all.
You know what I mean.
7 is the first one to come to America.
Yep. Oh, Americans wouldn't like this. America fell in love with it immediately. Look at all the money they could have made for the past almost my entire life.
That wasn't even my first turn-based strategy game that I played on the handhelds.
Fist of Mars?
Yes. Zone of the Enders, The Fist of Mars.
I want to play that, but I can't read my GameCube Advance screen anymore to do it.
Just play it on your Game Boy Advance.
Did either of you hear him when I said that?
You
Nope.
said your Game Boy player.
No, I mean on the Game Boy. I can't read the screen anymore.
Your
I heard
eyesight's
Game Boy
that
player.
bad?
Oh, I think that I actually said Game Boy player. Well,
So
That's
did
what
you
thought I
already?
heard.
Did you make it to the missile expansion?
He's still going around for it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, the spot that I thought I might have missed, I'm pretty sure is this one right here, which I
Yeah, you
clearly
see.
have gotten.
Yeah.
So I am missing one missile somewhere in this game that I can't think of. Even though I know where all of them are, and I went through this entire game twice, getting every one of them without looking them up, but I still somehow missed one for the playthrough.
Oh. You
Wow.
want to look for it again in between episodes, or keep looking?
Well, we're gonna have to find them,
Yeah.
because it's literally the only thing I have left to do before I go and finish the game.
I can't believe we're at that point already.
I'm
It'd be
just gonna...
It'd be really funny if it was like a super obvious one in Chozo Ruins.
Well, what we're going to do is, between episodes, I'm just going to run around like a fucking madman trying to find it, and once I locate it, I will just start the next episode up from, like, I don't know, the nearest save station. We'll call this a save station warp, okay? Yeah, that's how that's going to work. We'll see you guys there.
See ya. Now he's gonna have fun looking forever.
I kind of ranted about Breath of the Wild there.
Yeah. Well, I gave my 2 cents about it. Like, there's a difference between the 2 breakable weapon systems, and they're huge for me.
I really do love the fuse system, though. Being able to attach monster parts to weapons and actually get decent attack power, that's nice.
What, you mean you didn't attach a piece of meat to it and then just leave it there?
Why would you go make a Lionel Saberhorn when you have Meat Stick?
And you saw the most effective way of getting rupees with 1.12 now? Have you seen that, I should say?
Yes,
Yeah, I
saw
shared it for everybody.
Make fucking meat sticks. Tons of meat sticks.
Okay, bye!
Okay, what?
I was waiting for you guys to stop talking.